Hello everyone, welcome back to Planet Coaster, welcome back to Summer Heights. It really is time that we got on with this series because it's been going on for about a year now and I've been making very little progress lately. So yeah, really just trying to tie up this Roman themed area now and get it complete. So this is the last major thing that we build in here, which is a restaurant building. Yeah, once this is done, it's really just polishing off a few little details in the area. There's one sort of major thing I want to do, which is build a sort of backstage area for the log flume, and make quite a realistic one. So where the boats can be stored and where there's a big sort of tank of water and pipes and stuff like that. So I'll probably look up some reference images of real ones and try and base it upon that. I'm not sure if that's going to be a full video or if I will just do that without recording it and then maybe sort of show it in some cinematic shots at some point. Or I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but that's sort of jumping ahead to the next episode. With this one, really it's quite a simple building, using similar pieces to the other. Yeah, I have downloaded some TMTK pieces for this, so that sort of helps with some of the smaller details and stuff for this building. But yeah, I think it looks quite nice what we get in the end here. I use a lot of foliage and stuff to sort of add a bit of charm to this building, because otherwise it looks a little bit bland. And we move it back a bit from the path as well, so that it can have a nice outside seating area. It's going to be a fully functioning building, of course. The shops I put in, the stalls I put in, I think are the pizza one and an ice cream stall or a milkshake stall, something like that. But I'm not 100% happy with how the stalls look in there, and I might just change it into a restaurant building, to be honest, if I go back to this and just use, you know, them blocks, the restaurant blocks that they sort of give you that come with one of the DLCs. It might make more sense for this building, as it is meant to be a proper restaurant. We haven't given it a name yet either, so that's, or at least at time of recording, by the time the video goes up I might have picked a name for the building. All depends on whether I work on it this afternoon or not, because this is sort of the last chance before I go away for a week for me to work on this. But yeah, in general, I just want to get on with the next area of the park. To be honest, I'm a bit fed up with doing the Roman theme now. As I was saying, as everyone knows, this game takes a long time to sort of build things in. I mean, I've got loads of sort of ideas for stuff that I want to do in the game, but I'm just sort of stuck in a position where I need to work on this park and this area of the park. Just from a completionist sort of point of view, I was doing another park last year, Medieval Park, and I just sort of ditched that project. So really I do want to get this one finished before moving on to anything else. And I think it will look good when it is finished. Sort of bearing in mind the piece count at the moment, I didn't want to use too many pieces for this building, so I kept it quite simple up until this point. Then I got carried away with TMTK pieces for window decoration, and we end up with a window that's probably over 100 pieces for one window. So yeah, the optimization of this building goes completely kaput at this point, but it is a nice window. I do like how it turned out. So yeah, it was difficult here to try and figure out what to do with the top part of the window. I think in the end I just had to use a basic arch shape and try and get it the same colour. But I do think this game lacks variation in windows and doors. There could be more that they offer. I always like this rounded shaped window, and I never feel like that window gets enough representation in these games. But yeah, we're really just putting them on the front of the building. I don't intend for the back of this building to be visible. It would probably just be like a sort of backstage area and show building, I guess. It's difficult sometimes for me to get that right balance of realism and, I don't like to go overboard with the realism aspect, because at the end of the day it's still a game, and I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours just working on a backstage area, because I don't find it that fun, to be honest. But I do want something there to make it sort of look vaguely believable, I guess. Like this could operate as a proper theme park. So I think at the end of, once the whole park's complete, it might be worth us putting some roads in round the back of the park as well. Sort of access roads for staff and, maintenance people and all that sort of thing. So yeah, really there's not an awful lot more to talk about for this build. You'll just see me put together the rest of this restaurant, so I think I'll leave you to enjoy some lovely time-lapse music that you've heard a million times before. Oh, this fence absolutely did my head in, because for some reason it just wouldn't line up straight. I think I did it about 20 times trying to get it right, and then just gave up in the end. So we've got a bit of a wonky fence around there, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of the time-lapse and the cinematic shots at the end, and I will see you hopefully in the not too distant future for another Planet Coaster video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.